Hi everyone, welcome to the 100th stream. This is a huge accomplishment, and to join me on this momentous occasion, I have a very close and special friend, Spider Star. You go ahead and say something.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to be here for the 100th stream.
Yeah, well, he's here through a call. He's obviously not in my little camera box here, but
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, but he'll be joining me to help answer questions that you guys have, to just have conversations to make this stream a little bit more lively. Because as you've seen in the past, it can be a little bit difficult to really focus in on the modeling and to actually pay attention to the chat and discuss things with you guys. So he'll be here to help me out with that. And yeah, um, there we go. Okay, this is the model we just most recently worked on. Uh, I have kind of finished this area. There are a few little tweaks I still need to do, but I want to move on. I'm ready to just put World 2 aside and take this project forward. So we're going to move into the hub area for World 2. So it won't be directly World 2, it'll be still related, but uh, yeah, you'll see. So World 2 is done for now, and we're going to move on to something else. And yeah, so like I said, Spider Star, you will be here to help me read the chat. If you want to let me know if anything's happening, Star, you like let me know.
Of course, yeah.
As you can see, in proper fashion, I have not planned anything out. This is kind of like a test to see, like, what happens if I add someone here in a call and I try to stream. Well, this is how it's going. We're gonna just go with it, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll open this up. Why don't we start with this? Spider Star, you, how has your day been going?
How has my day been going? My day has been fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I want to say one thing. Okay, so I don't know if any of your followers and fans and other friends who are in the chat play Pokemon Go, but I'm a big fan of that. So my day has been spent playing Pokemon Go, catching some legendary Pokemon. So it's been a good day for me. How has your
Which
day been?
which
Oh, oh,
legendary did you pick
oh!
catch?
I got Rayquaza. I got
Now, is
seven
that
of
how you
them.
pronounce it? Is that really how you
Yes,
pronounce it?
it really is. It's
How do you
Rayquaza, not
know?
Rayquaza. Well, in the games, like Pokemon Battle Revolution, that's how they pronounce it. So I'm pretty sure if it's like that, the official game says it like that, then that's how it's pronounced.
Okay. Uh, well, cool. I also play Pokemon Go, but where I live, stop laughing. Where I live, it's where I currently live. It's been very difficult. It's not something that you can do very easily unless you really go out of your way. Even just catching a Pokemon or getting one Pokestop for your daily challenges. It's tough. So yeah, I'm in a Discord with Spider Staryu and a few members of the Lost Levels podcast that we used to run.
Oh
And
yeah.
Pokemon Go is a big topic there, and I can't really join in on the discussion. There's nothing for me to contribute because I don't do anything. I just I just can't right now, so it's unfortunate. That's my Pokemon Go story. But yeah, for this room, what I'm doing right now, I'm grabbing this doorway. It's a very specially made doorway. I didn't make it. That's from the original game. I'm gonna bring it into the new hub room that I'm making. It's not started yet, but this will be my starting point. It'll be like a nice reference for the size of the level too. Yeah. Okay. Any questions in the chat? This is gonna be
Uh,
interesting because that's always my biggest hurdle: looking at the chat and trying to work at the same time. So we'll see
oh
how this
yeah.
goes.
I'm gonna be glued on. My eyes are gonna be glued on this chat. Okay, so
Beautiful.
we have one question from Magichan. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but they asked, "What's your favorite Pokemon?" It's a good
Oh
question.
shoot, you go first because I need to think.
Oh my god, yeah, it's
Oh,
such
that's
so
a
hard to think
that's.
about my favorite
Oh,
Pokemon. Clearly, it's Staryu. Duh, Staryu. I also like Sunflora. Is what's your favorite? Is it a bug type?
Mine?
Yeah,
Why would it be a bug type?
a certain bug grass type.
Huh?
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking.
Paris.
No, that actually was my very first. It's my first Pokemon card, which was my first introduction to Pokemon. So that does hold. That Pokemon does hold a special place in my heart. But uh,
Mhm.
yeah, no, that's not my favorite. I would probably say my. Oh, that's tough. I really, 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 really liked. I forget the name. Wishy Washy from Gen 7. I really like that Pokemon.
Mm.
I also like. This will tell you a lot about my Pokemon knowledge. The Sword and Shield one from Gen
A-
6.
Aegislash?
And it's like Honedge, I think, as well. Like
Yes.
the all the evolutions. Like I really like them too. Roserade is awesome. I really like Roserade. I think I just leave it to those three, and I missed something here. Oh, don't forget to turn on Screencast. So yeah, Screencast. If you didn't watch the last stream, that is a little plugin for Blender that will show you all the modeling clicks and keys I press during a stream. So you can see it down here in the corner. Wow, what was I doing? I don't know why I was. See, this is tough because I'm supposed to be not selecting this, but selecting all of this. Okay,
Okay, we have
okay.
we have one more question. Let's see. From Curtis Corner. They said, "Do you have a concept art for the levels you're making?"
I do make some general rough plans. They're top down plans. They're not drawn out plans because I am not an artist. I cannot I cannot do that. But I do try to go in with some kind of idea of what what the level will entail, and I've noticed that the more I do that, the better the level turns out. So it's something I strive to do, but not necessarily something that I actually do. Um, yeah.
So I just thought of a good question for the people in the chat. How long have you been watching Super Zambazy? How long have you been here watching his streams? Because there's been 100 at this point. So how long have you been here?
So while people are asking that question, I just saw Authentic's comment about I got an internship interview with Rare. That sounds incredible.
Oh,
How did that come about? What is it for? And just you gotta tell me something about that. That sounds amazing. Yeah. So while you guys are answering that question, like tell me about this internship. I would really, really like to know. That's amazing. I don't know any of the details yet, but that's amazing already. And I'm already so excited and I'm already proud. And just give me more details. Oh, yeah. So I'm supposed to be playing Banjo-Kazooie music as well. So that'll be playing now.
well, I heard from I okay. So here's another question I have for you guys. Have any of you guys heard of Mario Party Legacy? Because I'm really curious to see if any of you came from there. Because some of you have been saying oh I've heard about him since before the stream, so I'm just wondering has it been since then? When was your first stream? Do you remember the date,
Oh,
SC?
yeah. It's September 7th, 2016.
Oh my god.
Well, I actually know that because I accidentally clicked on a live event that I set up for that day, and I never actually used it. So I saw that today. I'm like, huh. It's September 7th, 2016. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. It's cool. Okay, so for this hub area, this is going to be the one that directly leads into World 2. And it's going to be very simple. It's just going to consist of the entrance to the world, two towers that are kind of, I guess, falling apart. One of them will have a Jiggy in them, That'll be the Witch Switch Jiggy for World 2, and you'll need the transformation, spider transformation to get in there. You'll be able to see the
Ooh.
Jiggy through through bars, like a window with bars, and you'll need to get in there with the spider. It'll be very, very simple, and the actual layout of this will look like the entrance, like when you start World 2, that grassy area, sunset background, it'll look like that. It'll be very similar, so it's a very simple room. Hopefully I finish it today. If not, that'll be okay too. Okay, Spider Story, would you like to read all of Authentic's comments while I work? That'd be awesome.
Sure, yeah. Just really quick, I was writing a comment about Mario Party Legacy because some people in the chat said they never heard of Mario Party Legacy.
Okay.
That's very surprising.
That is surprising. Well, I mean, yes and no, because most people who are here, they found it because of I guess they were interested in Banjo-Kazooie hacking, and I don't really talk about Mario Party Legacy here because that's not really what this is about. So,
okay.
I could see that actually being the case.
All right, okay. The way you describe it, okay, that makes sense. I'm just really shocked because I thought almost everyone knew. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I ran my own website for a while. I mean, I still technically do. Mario Party Legacy is inactive basically right now. The only thing it does is it's a platform for people to find and download custom Mario Party boards. Beyond that, we don't really do anything else. But that's the website. But for the YouTube is
YouTube's still going strong.
it's still going. Yeah. Yeah. So that's with Mario Party Legacy.
So Authentic's comics, what he said, so some years ago, I started hacking Nintendo 64 games and stuff, and recently I graduated and sent Rare an application with that game engine I made that you played on stream once. Then they didn't.
You should tell me that. Sorry, but he did say that he was going to send that in. I'm pretty sure you said that. Pretty sure you said that. So yeah, that's awesome. Okay, yeah. What else did he say?
Then he said, then they didn't respond within the time that they should have, so I thought I didn't get it. But then I got an email apologizing for the delay, and they said they wanted an interview. So that's tomorrow. Oh, congratulations, Authentic.
Oh, that's so
I don't know
cool.
you, but I'm sure it's really awesome.
Yeah, like, what a dream to be able to, what like an accomplishment to get that done. I'm very proud. That's really awesome. Since I feel like I should address this a little bit, because I do feel pretty bad that this was the case, but I was supposed to do this live stream last Friday, and I told people about that beforehand, and I unfortunately could not do it that day. I mean, technically I could, but you know how sometimes you just have an off day, and whether it's you're just not feeling well, or you have something on your mind, and that was one of those days. And I knew that if I were to stream, I would not give it my all, and it would be kind of okay. I messed something up here because there's a bunch of vertices laying around. I'm gonna redo this, but I knew that I wouldn't give it my all, and it wouldn't be up to par with my other streams, at least in terms of enthusiasm. So I thought it was best to postpone, which is annoying because I have done that way too many times. Okay, this whole thing I'm just gonna restart because I can't undo anymore. Welcome to the stream. This is what happens all the time. Plus, I think that area was too big anyway. Okay, yeah. So your interview's tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to hear how that goes. Now the internship is for game design or like engine building or programming. I might be doing modeling here, but like I don't know that much about game development. So yeah, it's truly a dream. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah. Okay. So Spider Star, thank you for being here because this chat is active today. This is very active. This is not normal to have this many comments. So thank you for being here. I kind of lost track of where we're supposed to be with with the chat. Like, I think we asked a question, or
No, no one's really asked much questions. I love
then you
bloody.
asked a question. I think
I didn't ask a question. No. Um,
I'm just
I
making
love.
stuff
I'm
up.
just.
Okay.
I just want to bring this up. I love how Bloody said Zammy Zam. Oh my god. Thank you, Bloody. I'm definitely gonna be using that in the future. Zammy Zam. Nice.
Yes.
So here's a good question. How many of you guys in the chat are from the Discord? Are part of the Banjo-Kazooie Returns Discord?
Well, this is good for analytics. I'd like to know. Where are you guys coming from?
Like watching, like, because I know Zambizy posted some stuff on Twitter. Like,
Yeah, I did. I usually don't do that, but I did this time. It's a big occasion.
I know you had a Discord. SC, you gotta advertise that Discord.
It's right there. It's right there on the screen. It says Discord link in description.
There we go. I posted it in the chat in case you're not a part of the Discord. You guys should join the Discord if you're not. Be a part of the community.
Oh, that's cool. So now when you post links, it gives me the option to... I made you a moderator just now. Spider Star.
Oh, nice.
It gives me the option to allow it or not. Before it didn't do that. That's cool.
Oh, neat. A furry Discord. Oh! Alright, Jumbo, I don't know you, but I like you already. I love a good read.
Jumbo's a menace sometimes, okay? Don't let him trick you.
The Ashante, sorry. Don't say sorry, Ashante.
Oh yeah, no, it's I'm just joking around if I don't mean to be to get all
Jumbo
into it.
is an absolute menace. Let's be furries together. How many people are in this chat are furry? Just kidding. I'm really asking that, but
These are the questions I needed to know on my 100th tree. Okay. So one thing about this level, and I should probably open this up to get a better idea of what I want to do here. The entrance to this world is the treasure chest, the Treasure Trove Cove chest that opens up, and I need to be able to match that. I do hand motions. Yeah, so let me open that up and just take a look at how that works. Nope, that's not it. It would be the... Here we go. See, yeah, this is its own object. So what I was thinking is that I would make a coffin. A coffin would be the entrance. You just open it up and then you hop in. Unless you have a better idea, I don't. I think a coffin fits with this level theme, and yeah.
Jumbo, are you a furry? No.
See, this is what I'm talking about. He's a menace. You wanted to engage. This is what you get. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a coffin at the end. It'll look just like that, and yeah. Like the coffin near Mad Monster Mansion. The one, no, it has to be like this, where when you open the world level, this opens up, and it stays open like that. So it has to be just like this, pretty much. So I need the coffin to be flat.
He's a fur, you can tell by his voice. Which one, me or Zambizy?
Well, that's a good question.
That actually is a good question.
Oh, I also need to save and make the new folder, new everything, because you know how it is when you make these streams. And with Blender, disaster strikes, you lose all your progress. It's normal.
SC, are you a furry?
I am not.
Okay. There's your answer.
Oh, then he must be talking about you, huh?
No. Mr. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna butcher all y'all names. Mr. Seba came. Seba came. I'm so sorry. I don't know. He's a spider. Ooh. Spiders are arachnids though. That does not count as animals. Well, doesn't count as furry animals. There you go. So here's a question I have, because I have not. Okay, so obviously I've known SC a very, very long time. I've been in and out of your streams. I've watched a couple. I don't usually talk in the chat though, because I know him personally, so I kind of feel like there's no point to be like,
True.
talking and like that, because I can always just ask him directly. And also, like, this is like your guys' time to like really talk to him. So, but have you had any finished worlds, SC? Like worlds that you like totally finished and are not working on anymore?
Well, that's the thing. Most of my work is currently focused on modeling. So in terms of modeling, then yes. So I would say World 1 is done with modeling. I don't really have to do much. I'm sure there's little improvements I can make. I can change things to the vertex shading, stuff like that. But I would say the modeling is done for that world, and now I would say the same for World 2, which I just finished last week. So yes, I would say. But actually making everything function in the game, like I can import the model no problem into the game, but actually having objects and having things to do, I have it planned out, but it's not necessarily done. So in that sense, the worlds are not complete, but in the modeling sense, those two are complete. World 4 is very close as well. World 3, I'm redoing completely, so. Okay, then for this center area, I'll make it all flat.
Oh my god, Combat Fritos. Level looks like the Peanut Man, but white. Even has the hat. I was thinking that this looks like a snowman.
I was thinking about, watch someone joins the stream and they're like, what is this guy doing? Like, he's making an infinity symbol, peanut. I was thinking those things. It's just, hopefully it's making a little more sense as to what this is, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing because I was on that screen for a long time. Also, I'm kind of embarrassed because this stream has been kind of a mess so far. Not like right now, but the very start, where I click start stream and I didn't even have Blender open. I had my Twitter page open and I had it open for like 2 minutes because I just sent the tweet about me streaming. So like that's like strike number 1. Then all of a sudden I messed something up with the OBS overlay, and I had to delete what I'm working on because I didn't know how to revert it on stream. So it's, now that we're kind of into it, I can talk about my mess ups, because I don't want someone who just clicks on this in the future after it's been archived to look and be like, what is this guy doing? Is he okay? Yeah.
So I want to give everyone a fun fact right now. So if you look behind Zambazy in his camera frame, and you see that Donkey Kong all the way in the back, I gave him that.
Yes, he did.
That Donkey Kong plush all the way in the back, on top of those bongos, I gave him that. So,
it's a very nice gift.
Yes, and that's one thing I always like about when I clicked on the streams is I could see the Donkey Kong in the back. I'm like, oh, okay, he still has it up. That's good. As long as it's somewhere in frame.
Yeah, it was a very nice gift. And it's very well made too. You got it from the Nintendo store? Is that where you got it?
No, I made it.
Oh.
No, I got it from the Nintendo store.
Okay, some of you guys might fall for that. Like, I don't fall for many of his tricks. Not anymore. Because he says them so calmly and so convincingly, but like, I know.
Oh my god, don't reveal my whole entire to the chat. Let them find out on their own. What state? Okay, Dominic asked, what state are you from, Zam? If I may ask.
I am from Arizona. And it is currently 4:50, which is actually kind of late for me to be streaming. I usually don't start this late. But yeah, that's probably why. And I feel so bad because there's people who watch that are in Europe, and it's tough for everyone to be accommodated, but it's just that's unfortunately how it is. So I kind of got off the actual topic, but yeah, I'm from Arizona.
Wow.
hmm if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm preparing for uh, to make more of a bumpy landscape. Because if I just keep it all flat, it'll be hard to like mold it. But I want it to be uneven, make it a little more natural. Get rid of that. Nope, not. Really
Bloody said, I'm moving to Arizona to stalk you. Don't mind me eating a sandwich and watching you. Wink.
Okay, I'm gonna close these blinds right now.
Restraining order in process.
Ooh, that looks really bad.
Okay, I don't know why, but what I'm looking at looks like a stick figure grabbing something. Like it's like
Oh
the
yeah,
top is the head,
like the
and the
eyes
left
and
is
then
the.
the hands, right? Or you
Yeah,
thinking something else?
that's exactly what I was imagining. Like the arm grabbing and stuff. Like the left part, right below the head of what we think is the head.
Thank you for that insight.
You're welcome. Ooh, bloody from the south. What southern state, if I may ask? Does Ohio count as East Coast? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ohio counts as East Coast.
Don't look at
It's
me.
not exact. It's not exactly the Midwest. Yeah, Ohio is East Coast.
Okay, I think this will do. Oops. So I'll go ahead and triangulate everything because I can.
I'm from the land of Alabama. Nice, Alabama. Alabama. Love that. Is everyone here from the United States, or do we have some people watching from other countries? Maybe
That is a good
Canada?
question. Looking at the whole list really quick. Are you going to add new characters to this game? I would like to. I don't know if I can. I know it's been done in the past, but it has been through. Whoa, that's not right. It's been through some interesting methods, and I don't know if I'll be able to replicate that exactly. We'll see. The goal is yes. Can I actually? We'll see. That's my official statement on that.
Okay, we have a couple people from other countries. Argentina, Netherlands. Okay. Okay.
Did I move this? Nope.
What time is it where you're at in Argentina and in Netherlands? I would love to know. Because I think Europe it's like 5, 6 hours, but Argentina, I don't even know. Like what time? Probably like similar time. I'm from the moon. I'm from the moon. It must be really cold up there. 9 p.m. here. Okay, so that's 2 hours ahead. Like for me, it's like almost 8. It's like 7:54, 12:54. Okay. Bloody Jumbo has that long hair for me to pull while I hit it from the back. Oh my god. You guys really want this to be a bombastic 100 stream. From WA. Washington? Oh, pretty cool. I love how we have people from like all over the states, and then some from other countries too. That's really cool.
You know what? I actually don't think I'm doing this right. Because this is not connected to this, actually. Hmm. It's gonna be tricky, tricky. No, it's not actually. This is doable.
What are we looking at?
So this is the entrance is going to be here. It's not in position yet. Also, I have to find a way to flip this so that the
Okay.
stairs are going down. Going down instead of going down that way. And this is going to be a path. This is going to be the world entrance. This is going to be like a broken down tower type thing.
Okay.
Something. I don't know. The work in progress. This will be walls, like cliff walls. This will be open space, kind of like World 2, and the sunset background. These two will be the two separate towers. This one will have the Jiggy in it. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I think, see, look, if I do this, if I do this, it'll all connect eventually. But I kind of like how it's currently. I don't know, I kind of like how it is currently with the sharper edges. The blocky style.
So if you guys have any questions for Zambazy, just let me know. I will totally ask him them.
Or for Spider Star, yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't really know me that well. If you guys have any questions for me, I would love to answer them. Anyone else here ever speedrun? That's what Rootbeer543 said. I've never done that. Have you never done that, SC? Speedrun?
No. The closest thing I would say is when I was playing Wind Waker randomizer. I wasn't speedrunning, but people use it for speedrunning. That's about it.
Authentic said, Zam, you may want to double check to make sure you don't have extra faces inside those walls.
I know, I know what you're talking about, because
I'm a voice from afar. Bob something, how long have you known Zam, Staryu? Oh, honey. How long have I known Zam? Oh my goodness.
Too long.
I've known him since like 2010. But like we didn't like really talk. I just knew of his existence, and I joined his forum, Mario Party Legacy forum, way back when. Like I didn't know much of him. I just knew he had a website. When we started talking, like really talking, is when we did the podcast, the Lost Levels podcast, and that was back in 2012.
Yeah.
So like in terms of talking and stuff, it overall it's been like more than like 6 years, like 6. It's if you count like 2010, it's been like almost a decade. Oh my god. That's weird to think about.
Yeah, it is. Yikes.
Okay, Magician said, it buried, but how does the hub relate to the story, or just the game in general? That's what Magician wants to do.
Problem is I go back and forth on things all the time, but a lot of the ideas are based on fairy tales and nursery rhymes, just these classic old stories, and that's what I base the kind of more the ideas and designs on. The game itself isn't really like that into all those themes, but it's kind of like a starting point. So World 2, it's all about the desert and the character death, like death, all darkness comes to take your soul, that kind of thing. Part of that level, death is part of that level, and that's also part of an old story. What's the they're like the Grimm brothers, I think. I think they have a ton of classic stories, and one of them has to do with death. And I play with that theme and that story in that world. So I kind of forgot what the question was, but like that's where I draw inspiration from for these levels. Yeah, what was the question? I just started going off.
um, Magician's question was about how does it relate the hub relate to the story or just the game in general? The hub.
Okay, and I think you're thinking more of like, why are you in the sky? Again, the fairy tale thing. It has to do with the fairy tale of Jack and the Beanstalk. I mean, this game is not about Jack and the Beanstalk, but those ideas and themes are present there.
Jack and the Beanstalk. You're gonna make like a giant peach level. It's gonna be about James and the giant peach. Oh my god. Similar things.
Not a horrible idea, actually.
That would actually be a
fruit
fun
level.
idea.
Actually, I can incorporate that into World 5 because that's gonna have to do with like food and candy and stuff.
Nice, my favorite. Okay, here's a good question. Super Zambazy, how long have you been a fan of Banjo-Kazooie?
So
has it been like all your life?
When
like,
I was born, I
oh my god.
I had, I think we got Banjo-Kazooie probably the Christmas after it was released. So then, I've loved it since then, basically. Yeah, that was an easy one. I played it a ton when I was younger, and it's just always been a part. Anything gaming related, any kind of memories, childhood memories, like that's always been a part of it. So a lot of nostalgia there.
Okay.
Was that not a good answer?
No, it was a fine answer. It was a fine answer. I just laugh a lot. You should know that. You know that. I laugh at everything.
I still question it though.
When was the first time I played Banjo? You know, here's the thing. I played Banjo back when I was younger too, but I was born in 1996. So I grew up with the 64 still as like a little kid, but I didn't like grow up with it like how people like in the early 90s did, where they were like, they could, you know, obviously they have more memories. Like they remember when the 64 first came out. They remember like when the PlayStation came out. But for me, for Banjo, I played it like once back in 2000, and I never played it again. So I actually got into it more recently. I think a little bit before your streams, or like when you started streaming, because you made me curious to go back and play those games, and I was able to play it.
Yeah,
I still need to play Tooie though. Yeah, I beat the first one, but I still need to play Tooie.
So do I. Like, and I've played Tooie obviously, but I need to replay it. It's been forever since I did that, and I mentioned it before. Where it's like maybe I'll do that on stream one day, but never did. Hopefully one day I actually get to it. Ooh. Okay, so let's just retry this. Uh-oh, something's not right. I think there are gonna be some problems with this level.
Authentic. Dang, bunch of youngins. And you all are. Yeah, there's a lot of young people here. Which I think is interesting, like, even though some people here were born, like, after the time of Banjo, and yet there's still so many younger fans of Banjo.
I always find that interesting. Because how many games are there that you missed out on when you were younger that you, I don't know, associate with like that? Like, I can't think of many.
Yeah, like a game like that, even though it came out before you. Younger
no, there's some bad stuff going on with my faces here. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Oh my god.
What?
Happy birthday. And he literally said, it's tomorrow.
You can tell somebody happy birthday before it's actually their birthday.
Oh, it's funny.
It's like, I can tell somebody Merry Christmas. It doesn't have to be December 25th, you know?
Okay, don't get sassy at me, okay?
No, I'm just
It's fine.
teaching
It's
everybody,
cool.
you know?
Jumbo, so when are we going out on a date? I'll take you to the finest McDonald's in town. Oh my god, Jumbo.
Mm-mm. Take me
I
to
don't know you
In-N-Out,
like
then we
that
can
yet.
talk.
In and out.
Okay, that's one thing I need to do. I need to move over some textures. Do that now.
Ken Maxey had a question. Is this mod playable at this point?
No, it's not, because I don't have all the objects and actors in place where I want them to be. I just have a bunch of models. I mean, I do have a demo that I got working, but beyond that, I don't really have too much. Now, when I test these models out, I do put in objects and I do try things out to make sure they work, but I don't have anything like done and set aside. Like, this is the final work that I'm doing on here. Yeah. Why do I have two of these? You know what? I'm gonna take all these house textures right along with me.
Magician, Spider Star you? I think your voice is alluring. Thank you.
Wow.
It's nice to. It's really nice. That's a very nice compliment. I'd rather have my voice than, to have a certain loose voice. Sam Busy knows what I mean. That's an inside joke between us about someone else.
Unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. Same with Zams. Magician, are you flirting? Oh my gosh. Thanks for the happy birthdays. Dude, I love Banjo-Kazooie and I'm in middle school. Yeah, see? Like...
It's very interesting. Like, I don't know.
But that's the thing. Like, so many people who, grew up with stuff that, they weren't, like, there at the time. Like, I grew up with the Game Boy. The original Game Boy. I played Super Mario Land, Super Mario Land 2, and that stuff came out in 1991, 1989. Like, those came out like a long time ago, and I grew up with them, and I remember them a lot.
You know what? That's actually really interesting. I don't know if I've said it on the stream before, but I recently, you know how sometimes you don't remember all your memories, but I had this recent flashback to playing the Game Boy, and I remember playing Link's Awakening. And that was before Ocarina of Time, so technically that's my first Zelda game. I didn't get very far. I was a little kid, and especially that game. Not actually, there were Zelda games to get lost in, but Link's Awakening, you could get stuck, and as a kid you're not going to get very far. And I think that happened to me. I remember the ship intro. And just playing on this little screen, I remember cutting grass in the main village, the very first one. So yeah, why am I talking about this? You brought up the Game Boy.
Yeah.
It's happened so much. Wait, why did I say that?
Dominic asked SC if you're okay with answering. When is your... Oh my god, this chat is moving! When is your birthday, Zam? And what's your astrological sign?
Oh, well, I know when my birthday is. That's July 14th. So not too far off. I don't know about astrological signs.
I don't follow those personally. Bob something asked, what do you plan to do in terms of hacking after this game? Will you make another Banjo hack a different game, or just not hack at all afterwards?
You know what? I always see... Okay, let me start with this. On Discord, I follow a lot of hacking Discords for all sorts of games because the stuff really interests me. And I love seeing what people create. The problem is that I see these and I get so excited and I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to make a hack for this. I want to be a part of this community too. And I have all these ideas. I want to do a Super Mario Sunshine hack at one point. I want to do an Ocarina of Time hack at one point. And I want to help these communities that aren't very active, don't have too many people there. And then I go, wait a minute. I already have a hack, and it's going to take me 30 years to complete. And I have to remove all those thoughts, and I have to just focus on this one thing. So, for me, if I'm even able to finish this, that will be the biggest accomplishment. And when I do, I can't tell you where I'll be in my life. So, it's very tough to say what would be next. My guess is that there really wouldn't be much for next. I would just kind of be done. That's kind of like a sad answer, but I'd like to be realistic. That's why I tell people this game's coming out in 2030, right? So, sorry if that's not the answer you would have liked to hear, but it's the truth. But yeah, those two games are, I think, the ones that I had more interested doing something for.
Magician asked, "Hey Zam, can you join my Discord? It's for my hack."
Who said that?
Magician NDT.
Is that your name on Discord too? Because that's another thing. People love to change their names on Discord all the time, or forums, or Twitter, or whatever, and that confuses me to no end. So I have no idea what people are on one platform and another. So, yeah, but if you have a hack, yeah, I can join a Discord. Yeah, for sure. You're Zach. Okay. Yeah, I can join the Discord. And you probably already posted it before, and I guess I just missed it. Okay, I need the world to main area. Yep. So, Spider Star, yesterday, you, along with me and another Loose Lost Levels member, Dark Boo, we were playing Fortnite. Unfortunately, because that game is very difficult to play now, like literally it is very difficult to play that game because everybody else is so incredibly talented that it no longer is fun. But we were playing because they have the Getaway LTM, and if you win a couple of those games, you get this Diamond Llama, or a Ruby Llama, or an Emerald Llama, and we're so annoyed with this game, but we play anyway just to get this cosmetic. But anyway, you want to tell them what happened yesterday with me? And
you want me to say it? I don't want us to talk about it.
I'm embarrassed.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, we were doing this new mode in Fortnite. It's just like you said, to get that cosmetic. It could be either a green llama, a ruby llama, or a diamond one. Depending on how many wins you get, that's what you'll receive. So he was right at the end. The way to win that mode is you have to escape to the bus in the sky. So in Fortnite, you build a lot. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what you do in Fortnite. Build, and you fight and stuff. So for this mode, you had to build up to the sky, to the bus, and then you win. And that's it. So, Super Zambazy, your dear host and person you love, was building up to the sky. He just kept building. Like building those stairs up. And then, either he wasn't looking or something, he didn't build. Or couldn't build. So then he just went off the edge all the way from the top of the sky and fell down and splatted like a bug. And that was it. We lost.
Well,
we were right there. We were right there, gonna win. He just had to go up there, go inside the bus, and
I felt, yes, mind you, to make my case, in order to enter the bus, you had to get to it and hold E for like a second or two. I was not aware of this. I thought you just built to the bus, and the little ring that's sitting around the bus, I thought you just get into that ring and you win. You're in, you're good. So I built up to it, and it showed me that I can no longer build, but that's okay because the ring was in the way. I was about to enter the ring. That means I win. That's why they don't let you build there. And I run through the ring, and I just fall to my death. And yes, it was very embarrassing, and it was very sad because we were very annoyed with the game. We just wanted to win. And to help my case a little bit, you all died, okay? So I was the last hope. So at the very least, I was still alive. So you can't get too upset with me. Isn't that right?
Do you guys have any questions? I want to move on. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to say what I want to say.
Ah, that's weird.
Dang, salty. Very salty, magician. Incredibly salty. I don't know if you ever played a game where you were right there and we're gonna win, and then just it got taken away from you for your own.
Salty. I'm not salty. You may be salty. Not me.
Bloody asked this question to you. What is one item that's way too expensive to buy, but you would love to have if you had money for it? Zammy Zam.
Okay, so in times like this where I don't really like, that could be anything. Narrow it down to something like a game or I don't know. Narrow it down a little bit, and then ask me again. Is it just something that's too expensive? That's it. Gaming related. I've been playing a lot of Paladins recently, and there's a lot of cool skins, but I don't want to spend money. I actually did spend a little bit, but
I think he said like item, like something
I know.
I think of like the Donkey Kong plush, like that.
I'm trying to think. Probably. There's probably a couple of things. I remember there was a Danganronpa figurine of Hajime. I wanted that, but those things are expensive, and I cannot justify buying it. It looked cool up here on my little, like, my bookshelf, but it's a lot of money. So I guess that. I mean, there's a lot of cool collector's editions. So I played Valkyria Chronicles 4 not too long ago. Finished that. And, oh please, you never even played it. And I bought the standard edition, but they also have the limited edition that comes with the tank that you use in game, and that's actually cool. And I wish I got that instead, but I don't want to pay for the game again just for the little figurine. But it's going on sale a lot, and I might pick it up when it's a little cheaper. Buy the game twice. That's a good question. I'm trying to think, what am I missing? Oh, there are a ton of first 4 figurines, a Banjo-Kazooie one included. Someone just said it as I looked. It's a whopping $450. Exactly. They're mad expensive. There's no way I'm going to buy that.
First for figures. I know of that place. Don't they offer sometimes free ones? I've entered some of their giveaways.
Okay, maybe a giveaway. But
yeah.
Okay.
You should enter them. If they do another Banjo one, you should enter it. Hey, if it's free, why not, right? You never know.
It depends what they want me to do, because I have a very low tolerance for giveaways.
I used to never enter giveaways until I actually won a giveaway. When I won the Nintendo Minute giveaway back in 2013.
So cool. That's
They gave me a bunch of stuff. They gave me like they gave me like Mario Kart 8 flags. They gave me an amiibo, not an amiibo, sorry, like a figurine of my me on a Mario Kart. They gave me a whole bunch of stuff, and then Kit and Krista like wrote a note to me too, and that was so sweet. I'm like, oh my god, I love these people.
That's really sweet.
Yeah. Oh, they also gave me a blue shell. Would be very useful to use if certain loose people are in first place.
I don't want to talk about that. Authentic, thank you for joining. And thank you for the compliments. That's very nice. I don't know how much truth there is in that, but you know. Good luck with the internship. Or, I keep saying internship, with the interview. Because I'm so excited, I just want you to be there already. But good luck with it. I really, really hope it goes well. Obviously. Squealing for.
I'm not squealing. Bloody said, I won my first giveaway a few hours ago. I won Joy-Cons from Nintendo Life, but I don't have a Switch just yet, unfortunately. Bloody, you should still get them though. Like, don't reject them. If it's free, you should take it. Because you may get a Switch in the future, potentially. Who knows?
Or you can give it to someone you know.
Yeah, like a friend or family member. Lots of people you can give it to.
Yeah. Okay, this Mumbles Mountain music, I'm tired of it. Alright, that's better, at least.
Essie, how confident are you of your Banjo-Kazooie knowledge?
You know, I was just 10 seconds ago saying, like, I think we should get some trivia going. I'm very confident. Whatever you have ready for me, I know I will get most of it right, but not much. Or, not all.
Not
That's
much.
like the opposite of what I just said. Yeah.
I know I'll get most of them right, but not much. Oh, damn, okay, well. Alright, well, I have some questions here from Grunty's Furnace Fun. And you haven't had any time to study, but, you know, it'd just be interesting to just see if you can get any of them right. So, you know, why don't we test your knowledge of it?
Go.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, here we go. Let's start with the Spiral Mountain. Okay, let's start with that. Spiral Mountain's got my face. How many molehills are in this place?
Ooh,
9,
one.
8, 7.
What? There are not 9, 8, or 7 molehills in... Wait, which one did you say?
Spiral Mountain.
Spiral Mountain. Oh, I thought you said Mumbles Mountain. I know there's the 6 main ones. That's tricky. Oh. There are the 6 moves you learn. No, the 7 introductory... I'm going to say 9. Because there's 7 move type learning things, and there's one on top of Spiral Mountain and one where you first start the game.
So what's your final answer?
9.
Oh, SC, you're wrong.
It's 8 because there's only 6 moves.
There's 8 mountains. Molehills. Aww.
Dang it. Yes, there's only 6. That's right. Okay.
Well, I guess that's the end of this quiz.
No, keep going. I need to redeem myself.
Ooh, okay. Alright, okay. There's another Spiral Mountain one, because that went well. In Spiral Mountain, fields are green. Which veggie baddie isn't seen? Topper the carrot, Collywobble the cauliflower.
The last one. The last one.
Spuddy the potato.
It's the potato. What did they call it? Spuddy?
Spuddy the potato.
Okay, yeah, it's the potato.
Oh, you're not right again.
That's wrong. No, you're wrong. You're lying to me. I know you're lying to me.
You're right. I am lying. Magician, how many magicians? How many jiggies are required for the puzzle to World 4?
Ooh, that's a great question. So that's a good question. The first world is 1, the second world is 2, the third world is 3, so the fourth world I'm gonna go with 5.
Is he right, magician?
But oh, you guys are submitting it in there. Okay.
He's submitting some, yeah. Okay, while we wait for him to give the answer, let me see. Gruntilda's lair, okay. You found enough, you know the score. How many notes for the first note door? Is it 100, 75, or 50?
50.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but that is correct.
Not 75. Okay.
Okay.
You need to stop doing that.
Yeah. Me and her look just the same. Grunty's sister, what's her name?
Gruntilda.
Oh,
And this is Banjo-Kazooie 1, so yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Not gonna trick me.
You found enough. You know the score. How many notes for the second note door?
That's actually...
Is it 180, 75, or 50?
Oh, 75. Which is surprising, actually. It's not
wrong.
180. No.
It is 180.
But the second...
There's no such door as the 75. You're wrong.
Wait a minute. Because, where is the second note door?
I have the quiz here.
Do you know why? Because the second note door is the one that leads to the giant Gruntilda statue. In my mind just now, I thought the second note door is after the room. You're as sharp as a napkin. Shut up.
Okay, Bob, something. I'll do that. I'll remove the choices. Because it looks like he was going to get it wrong anyway, yeah.
Ooh, that's... I'm embarrassed. Okay, keep going.
There's a bunch more for the note door, but let's just keep going. You found enough, you know the score. How many notes for third note door?
And no options?
They said I shouldn't give you the options.
That's how I'm able to get them.
Okay, for the note doors, I'll give you the options, okay? Because that's a little bit hard. That's like a random number, okay? For the note door, but that's it. For the third note door, is it 100, 75, or 260?
Can you say that again? I was listening to the music at first.
100, 75, or 260?
It's gonna be 260 because it's not gonna be 75 or 100.
Oh, SC, are you sure?
Say the options again. You said 100,
75, 260.
For the third note door?
Uh-huh.
And the last one, the second one was at 180?
I don't remember.
You're trying to mess with my head. It's what I said it is. 260. Boom.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You got it correct.
You are trying to mess with my mind, and it was slightly working.
Okay, here's another one. I'm gonna skip the note doors because I feel like you're just getting them obvious. Okay. Gruntilda's lair got my face. How many molehills are in this place?
In Gruntilda's lair?
Yes.
Are there even molehills in there? When would there be a molehill? Let me think this through. Yeah, where would there be a molehill? I have no idea.
So you think it's 0? I love looking at the camera and seeing you look so quizzical. I love it. You're deep in thought.
I'm not gonna spend too much time thinking about this, so I'll say yes, it is 0. That doesn't make any sense. I don't... No!
So wait, what did you say?
No, there's one.
Are you looking it up?
No, You don't see me working here?
I had to close. My apologies.
The nerve. I want to say that there is one at the first note door. I don't know if he just pops out of nowhere or if it's always there. I want to say it's there.
So how many do you think there are?
Let's go with 1. Because I can't think of any other instance right now.
You're correct. There's one.
Really?
Just one.
That's probably the one.
The only other options were 9 and 7, which they are definitely not 9 or 7 of them.
I'm glad you didn't tell me those options. I would have known it instantly.
That's why. You see? Good idea, Bob something. Okay, Mumbo's Mountain. Okay, here we go.
Oh boy.
I feel like these will be easier. In Mumbo's village, in the middle, which tall object solves this riddle? Mumbo's village.
Wait, that's the end of the question?
Yep.
Then repeat that again?
You gotta listen, Essie. In Mumbo's village, in the middle, which tall object solves this riddle?
I don't understand what they're asking me. They're asking me what's in the middle of what? One more time.
In Mumbo's village, in the middle, Which tall object solves
Okay.
this riddle?
I know who it's like Juju or whatever, the totem, whatever.
Correct.
But why are they saying this riddle? That the wording
It's a
confuses me.
question. It's a question riddle.
Thank you. I didn't like the wording on that one. Yeah.
Bloody, I am not reading that in the chat in this call. Okay. In Mumbo's Mountain, you don't know. What does that big gorilla throw? This one's obvious.
Oranges.
Yeah. In Mumbo's Mountain in the lake, what's in there? Make no mistake.
What's in the lake?
Uh-huh.
In Mumbo's Mountain? The Jinjo's on top, and so is a honeycomb. That's where the other honeycomb is. Okay, honeycomb. Empty honeycomb.
Oh, that's not it.
The notes.
That's not it either.
In the lake?
In
Of
the lake.
Mumbo's Mountain?
Yes.
What? What? Huh? What's seaweed? There was.
Oh, I'm just gonna give you the answer. I don't think
No,
you're gonna.
can you give me a hint? Because it's weird. What? There are notes down there, I think, and if
In
Darn.
the lake. What's in the lake?
a bridge, like water. What?
Bridge isn't in the lake.
Well, yeah, it's the Jinjo's on the little circle thing, which is a platform, not in the lake, and the honeycomb is above.
In the lake. What's in the lake?
It's not another honeycomb because the other one's on top of Juju. But there are notes, like musical notes.
Oh, honey, you're
Can-
overthinking this. It's
Seaweed,
not, it's
water, Banjo
it's not
when he's
seaweed.
swimming.
No.
What?
In the lake, I see. What would be in a lake?
Water, sand at the bottom.
I see. What's in the lake? Creatures. What creatures?
Fish? Are you serious?
Yes,
Fish? Yeah, there's fish,
School
but like,
of fish. Oh
that
my
is
God.
such a dumb question. I don't like that one.
You look at his eye roll on the camera.
What kind of question
Oh
is
my
that? Fish? Are you serious?
Oh my God.
Made me say there's the honeycomb in there. So
Seaweed,
confused.
sand, water. Oh my God. Guys, I might have to give him the answers. I don't know.
Don't do that. I'm not that big of a failure.
Wing cap. There's also plankton. We can't see it. Very true. Especially with the 64's limitations, definitely we can't see it. Ken Maxey, what's going? I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. We're currently asking Super Zambezi some questions from the Grunty's Furnace Fun, and I'm Spider Star You. I'm not
So
in
much
frame.
fun.
I'm just a voice from beyond. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. A school of fish. Oh my gosh. The other options were a dirty hippo. Never mind. And a hungry shark.
Yeah, if you told me the options, I would have answered that instantly, but a school of fish. Alright, give me the next one.
Okay, Mumbo's Mountain. Mumbo's Mountain is a thriller. What's the name of the gorilla?
Conga.
Oh.
What?
You're right.
You are
Right.
You're questioning my sanity because I say something. You're like, oh. We could do Tower of Tragedy. I'm just gonna fail because I know Banjo-Kazooie a lot less.
I love that. I'm sorry, I'm just doing what I love. I love watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I love when they're like, oh, that's it, joke. Just kidding, that was correct. I love that. So,
So not
Okay.
nice.
Okay, let me just finish these Mumbo's Mountain ones, then we'll move on. Mumbo's Mountain.
Move on.
Mumbo's Mountain, Bottles is there. Which move was learned, you stupid pair? Let me say it again. Mumbo's Mountain, Bottles is there. Which move was learned, you stupid pair? Pair,
Stupid
as in
pair?
Pair. Banjo-Kazooie, both, they're a pair. Stupid pair.
Okay. Well, you learn multiple, so maybe they mean the actual Mumbles Mountain. That'd be the ground pound.
The what?
The ground pound. Bloody Fatality, you just sent a YouTube link. Can you see that, Staryu?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Do you want to check what that is? Because I don't know what that is. But you can accept that it's Bloody Fatality.
It's a video of Jumbo's dog.
We may need to screen that extra. I don't.
If you want Bloody, you can post that on the Discord, but maybe
Oh,
not.
I was
in
kidding.
This...
You could accept.
Oh, let it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Sorry, my bad.
failing at making a joke.
Just wanted to make sure. Sorry about that. So what's the answer? A ground pound?
Whatever it's called. It's not a ground pound. It's called. I don't know what it's called. The butt stomp.
Butt stomp. I love that one.
The
But it's not
Briggle
called that.
Blast. I don't know.
Briggle, boss. Briggle. Miss Briggle. No. You don't have it right. You want me to just reveal it?
Yeah, I don't know the name.
Talon Trot. Talon Trot. It's where Kazooie walks and she's like, she's like, what? She walks.
Okay, I see why I didn't get it because the other two options are probably fake names. What are the other two?
Shock Jump and Wonder Wing Invulnerability.
Oh, those aren't fake. Those are just from different levels. So Mumbles Mountain has multiple moves, but I didn't know which one they were asking for. So I get a pass.
I love how you give yourself a pass. Like, okay. Okay, next one.
I know what's what.
Mambo. Wombo. Mumbo's Mountain is easy for sure. How many jigsaws open its door?
Mumbles Mountain?
Yes.
1.
Correct. On Mumbo's Mountain, it's not dull. What's in the eye of Mumbo's skull?
A Jiggy.
Okay, I have to basically say correct because the answer is something else. And it's not musical notes and it's not Mumbo Token. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
Something else. On Mumbo's Mountain, surrounded by sea, there's a Jinjo. What color is he?
Blue.
Oh.
That's correct. Right. Yeah, I know that's correct.
Jackson, it's me, Spider Staryu. I'm in the call with him.
Yeah. Yeah, for anybody that joining now, I guess. Spider Staryu, old friend. Doesn't necessarily doesn't have anything, not too much to do with like this project or the stream, but just a friend that I wanted here for
just
for
a close friend of Zambazy.
Yeah. So that's all.
Let's move on to the next question. On Mumbo's Mountain, they look flash. How many nuts? Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. On Mumbo's Mountain, they look flash. How many huts were there to smash?
Oh, it's either 5 or 6.
Choose one.
I'll go with 5.
Wrong. It was 6.
6. Yeah. Next.
There's a tower in which they hide. On Mumbo's Mountain, what's inside?
The ants. I don't know their names. They're the ants.
They're not ants.
Oh, not ants. Termites.
Correct. Ticker the termite. In Mumbo's Mountain, the shaman's dumb. What useless creature do you become?
Dark Boo. No.
Oh! The chat's not gonna get that, but I love it. You can make as much of as you want.
What level?
Mumbo's Mountain. We're still on Mumbo's Mountain. The shaman's dumb. What useless creature do you become?
Termite.
Yeah. Mumbo's Mountain got my face. How many molehills are in this place?
Mumbo's Mountain?
Mm-hmm.
That would be 4. There's 4.
Wrong. There's 3.
Correct. Because you're right. For some reason, I thought there was one on the hill. There's no Mumbo Hill. No, there's no bottles on the hill. Yep, you're right. It's the eggs, the butt stomp, and the talon trot. Yep. More failures.
Wow. Let's see. Right. What's going on right now?
Who knows?
Do you want me to continue or?
Oh, you're gonna continue.
Was that a command or was that like a? You're gonna continue.
A plea.
A plea. Okay. Should I move on to the next world or should I just?
Sure.
Go to a...
I'm getting tired. I'm almost.
Okay. Treasure Trove Cove. In Treasure Trove Cove, within the game, what is the leaking bucket's name?
What does it start with? Because I don't know.
It starts with an L.
Leaky,
and it's not the person.
The leak.
You think it's Leaky?
Loose the leopard.
No, but did you think it was Leaky? Because that was it.
Okay, Leaky.
Oh my god, they have Holy.
It's just Leaky.
Holy. It's just Leaky, yeah. Leaky. I love how one of the options is Holy. Oh my god. Holy.
Oh, Holy, got it.
That sounds like that sounds like someone I know. In Treasure Trove, you need quick legs. Which of my nasties ate your legs? Ate your eggs. Oh my god. Which of my nasties ate your eggs?
Oh, it's the clam shells. I have no idea.
Yum Yum the clam.
Oh, Yum Yum. Okay, I've heard of that, but I wasn't gonna get that. Also, to anyone that's leaving, I saw somebody say they're gonna take off. Thank you for joining. Just want to shout you out.
Thanks for joining, Wingcap. It was nice meeting you.
So Wingcap, actually, I believe Wingcap is the one that made the Soul of Japan custom board.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure anymore. You're making me question things. But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why am I making you question? I don't even know.
Because you're like unsure.
My unsureness is contagious.
Yeah.
If you know, don't be unsure of yourself.
So, and I think he's the one that also made the Soul of Japan Mario Kart track.
Oh wow.
Or the Heart of China, I think it's called. I don't know, actually. Okay, let's move on before I keep saying something that's not true.
What if this is not even the person?
Exactly. That's all we gotta go. Let's move.
Wingcat, sweetie, I am so sorry. Welcome back to those who came back. By the way, if you guys have any questions, keep them coming. Even though I'm doing this grunties thing, you can still ask as many questions as you want, because I'm gonna be going back and forth looking at the chat. Okay. Jinjos are a crafty lot. On Treasure Trove Cove, where are they not?
Ooh, so you have to give me the list of options, right?
On top of a tree, under the pier at the start, or inside a giant treasure chest?
Inside a giant treasure chest. Because
correct.
The tree one's at the top of the island, and there is the blue one under the starting point. So I got that one as usual. It's just me again.
Next one. What? My hungry shark will end your game on Treasure Trove Cove. What's his name?
Almost called him Clanker. Ooh, what's his name? Snipper. Nope.
Snipper?
Oh.
You want to give you options?
Can you just tell me what it starts with? Because this is something I actually should know. Yeah, S. Snacker. His name's Snacker.
Yes. Did you look it up?
No.
Okay.
I can look out my window. I'm just looking right now. I don't have the answers.
This time, I'm like...
Yeesh.
Okay, one person in the chat. Caddick. What character's voice did Kirkhope have to redo because Nintendo thought he was spouting obscenities?
I don't know.
Is the live stream okay? Oh, it just said it was offline for a second. Okay. You don't know? I don't even know either.
I have no idea. I don't even know which game. Probably this one, but
The pot. Magician said the pot. Oh, I would literally have no.
oh, I should have known that. I mean, it still says like they're saying profanities, but yeah, okay, I could have gotten that one. Wow, bad. How am I supposed to do this? This is supposed to be stairs going the other way, and I don't.
Next one. Of these items on the ground on Treasure Trove Cove, which was the first found?
Actually, I can do this. This won't be too difficult. Okay, what?
Of these items on the ground on Treasure Trove Cove. Wait. Of these items on the ground on Treasure Trove Cove, which was the first found?
I think you're gonna have to tell me because I don't. The options.
Gold feathers, feather dusters, red feathers.
Feather dusters? What? What's the first thing you find?
Mm-hmm.
Red feathers are the most common, so I go with red feathers.
Final answer?
Yep.
Correct. On Treasure Trove Cove, there's a boat. What's its name? It doesn't float.
There's a boat?
Treasure Trove Cove, there is a boat. What's its name? It doesn't float. If I can tell you these names, you would laugh.
Tell me the names, please.
The Wobbly Whale, the Sweaty Rhino, and the Salty Hippo.
Salty Hippo.
Oh my god, you see, that reveals it.
Yeah. That's okay, because I wasn't going to get it otherwise.
Treasure Trove's got Captain Blubber. What's wrong with that sobbing lover?
Sorry, what was the question? I was thinking about this.
Treasure Trove's got Captain Blubber. What's wrong with that sobbing lubber?
He's missing his gold? That's what I'm supposed to
Yes,
say?
he lost his gold.
Okay.
The other ones were he wanted a drink. He couldn't remember his name.
I mean, they all could have been true.
Oh. Captain Blubber reminds me of someone else.
I had the same thought.
Treasure Trove Cove's got a treasure hunt. How many X's, you little runt?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess 5. 5 sounds like a safe bet.
Oh, you're not correct.
4.
6.
Meh. Okay. Sure.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Treasure Trove Cove's sandcastle floor is missing a letter. Guess once more? What
X?
letter is it missing?
X.
No.
Q.
Yes.
Okay. What do I need Q for?
I'm not even sure. Treasure Trove Cove, Bottles is there. Which move you learn? Which move was learned, you stupid pair?
Well, there's 2.
Yes.
I can tell you both. It's flying in the shock pad. Yeah. Don't pause like that. I know that's true.
So which one do you think is the correct one?
Well, I don't know what the options are. They're both correct.
Shock Jump or Wonder Wing Invulnerability?
Well, you don't get Wonder Wing there. You get that in World 3.
Oh my god. Forget
You
it.
think I don't know this?
Okay.
Come on now.
Treasure Trove Cove's got my face. How many molehills are in this? You get one try.
How many molehills are in Treasure Trove Cove?
Yes.
2 because you learned 2 moves.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's it for that. Clanker's Cavern. Woo! Oh my god, there's a lot of questions.
Wait, how about this? Do you guys want to keep hearing trivia, or, I mean, if you guys aren't answering, or if you guys aren't asking questions, you're gonna get trivia. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just make sure you just comment below, and I will ask Super Zambazy those questions. Until then, we'll just keep doing more trivia until you have more questions to ask. Okay, so here's. Oh my god, here's Clanker's Cavern. In Clanker's Cavern, it's a pain. What's attached to Clanker's chain?
A key? Wait, what? What's attached to his chain?
Yeah, what's attached to his chain?
What? What's attached to it? I don't know what's attached to his chain. Like, what's at the bottom? Like a lock? I don't...
Is that your final answer?
Sure, a lock. Okay, no. So what is it? Just...
Oh, no! Darn it! It messed up! Forget it. We're doing it. I don't care if I screwed it up. We're doing this again. There we go.
Yeah, just have that ready every single time I mess up, please.
Sure. It was a massive anvil. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's a question. Okay, we have 2 questions. Okay, before we continue, here's 2 questions. Ken Maxey asked, why do the stairs have to be down?
Oh, it's still messed up. So it has to be down because in the hub world that leads to this room, I already have them going down. So it wouldn't make sense if you enter going down and then when you enter this room, you're coming up. So I need them both to be down to give the impression that you're coming from the same place.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Next question. Bob something asked, Zam, what's your favorite color? But you must give an extremely detailed reason why it's your favorite color.
I don't know about extremely detailed, but I really like the color green. I am very into like foresty nature, outdoors type stuff. So green is just such a pleasing color to see. It's just so alive. That's as detailed as I'm gonna get because it's just a color. But yeah, that would be it.
My favorite color is yellow. I can't even tell you why exactly either. I just feel like I think as a kid, I just liked yellow because I liked wearing yellow shirts, yellow shorts, anything yellow. I loved wearing yellow. And even to this day, I still like yellow. So it's very nice. It's a very bright color. I love bright colors.
Okay, interesting.
Looks at Zan's room. No, green triggered. Mr. Siba came. Said looks at Zam's room. No green triggered. Magician, Spider Star, you and Zam. Fave game series. I would say generally my two go-tos are Mario.
Wait, say that again because you cut out.
I cut out?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Magician asked, what's your favorite game series?
Okay. And what was yours?
Okay.
Okay, let's try that again. Favorite game series?
Yes, favorite game series, yep. I was going to say my go-tos are Mario and Pokemon. Those are my 2 go-tos.
Mario and Pokemon. Okay. I would probably go with... That's really tough. Oh, I don't know. I don't like picking favorites. I would pick probably Zelda as one. And then for another one. Okay, what is going on with this? Hold on, hold on. Zelda, then I'll pick another one some other time. I gotta figure this out. This is being very weird. Like, okay, so this. Let me make this part attached to this, I guess.
Oh, for the people who said Zelda, what's your favorite Zelda game?
Oh, I guess that includes me too. I would say Ocarina of Time because it's like the very, I guess not anymore. Technically, not anymore. The first one I played, but it's the first one I actually played. And then I would put maybe Wind Waker as number two. I think that would probably be it. This is giving me a headache, actually, this whole thing here.
My favorite Zelda game. Oh my god, mine's is gonna be pathetic compared to all your guys's, but mine's is Link's Awakening.
Why?
Just because that was one of the few Zelda games I can go through completely, and I enjoyed, and I just like that top-down view, like Link to the Past, the first Zelda game, um, Link Between Worlds. Triforce Heroes. Oh my god, Triforce Heroes is pretty fun. I just like that top-down view of. It's very. It's a lot easier for me, and
Okay.
I didn't play a lot of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. We had both games growing up, but it was my older brothers who would play it. I would just watch. It was a little bit difficult for me as a
Okay.
young lad.
That's fair.
Oh, who's excited for the new Link's Awakening remake? Oh my god, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited.
You don't sound excited.
I mean, because it's not like it's a brand new game. It's going to be Link's Awakening, so I'm excited to replay it, but it's not like they just announced the newest Zelda. You know, I'm excited to replay it. Looks nice. But it is true that I've already played that game. So, yeah,
Wow.
I know. Yeah, so, if you were to go through the trivia and find like the actual interesting questions, that might be a good idea. Unless there are more questions in the chat.
The interesting questions. What is that supposed to mean?
That means like I don't know, some of them are kind of lame. Like the note door ones or
The ones you got wrong.
I mean,
Anything you got wrong, that's the lame ones.
mhm.
Magician asked Sam his thoughts on Mario Maker 2. What are your thoughts on Mario Maker 2?
Pretty sure I answered this actually the last time I was on the stream, but I am very excited for it. The first one was great. I'm not the most creative person, but I do know that other people are, and that they will make really, really awesome, like creations. So, uh, I'm very, very excited for like the 3D world theme. I think that's something that makes a lot of sense. The way that game was designed and built kind of makes it easy to translate to just 2D, and I like the visuals of that game. So it'll be cool to see that. And with the characters appearing on the promo art, I think it's very likely that we'll get some like co-op or just multiplayer, which that was a big thing that was missing. That made the replayability last time a lot lower. So I'm very happy, or very excited, I should say.
And don't say you're not a creative person. You're making Banjo-Kazooie Returns. You're a very creative person.
That's true. I shouldn't say that, but I mean, but it like
Just don't say anything else.
for that kind of stuff, it's a little harder. I will say that.
Okay. Um.
Nope. So
You're doing God's work. Bob Sump. I love that.
they Nintendo announced a Nindies Direct coming up. Ah, shoot. I was supposed to not select that. Okay. Yeah, they're going to do a Nindies showcase, not a direct. That's going to be on Wednesday. On Wednesday. So I'm wondering, what are some Nindy games, or just indies, I should say, that you're looking forward to, that you're excited to see? I can tell you right now, I really need to see some more of Untitled Goose Game. That game looks so ridiculous, so funny. I also need to see more of A Hat in Time. Not necessarily I need to see more. I want to. I want to know when the release date is happening. Oh, wait a minute. No, 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 no. This is all messed up. No, wait, no, it's not. Kind of is. Stardew Valley. Okay. Deltarune. But, I mean, these are already released. Um, I guess extended to. Are there any indie games out already that you're enjoying or having fun with? Oh, that's why this is messing up. I'm redoing this. And I'm not including this inside portion.
I have a good question.
What's up?
Have you ever thought about streaming? Have you ever thought about streaming things other than Banjo-Kazooie? Like maybe like streaming a game?
Um,
Have you thought about that?
I have at times thought about that. I actually, as of this weekend, was thinking that I might actually try that, see if I like it. I So some of you may have heard of the Epic Store. It's another online distribution service for games
Oh
on
boy.
PC, and I mean that's where you play Fortnite. And Epic is capitalizing on so many people using their platform to start selling games, and they have this program where every 2 weeks they have a new game. You just download for free. You don't have to pay for it. Just get a free game. It's like their incentive to try the platform out and to keep trying it basically. And I've gotten quite a few of games there and all of them are pretty interesting. So I might try and play these games and stream them. And a lot of them are games that I've seen in the past that I'm like, oh, that's one I really want to play. I just been putting it off. You're gonna see I'm turning it on. Yeah, I have 61 friend requests. I don't accept random people, and I also don't reject them. It's kind of bad. Let's see. So, What Remains of Edith Finch, I wanted to play that. I already installed it. Axiom Verge, wanted to try that. Thimbleweed Park, also wanted to try that. So those are 3 games right there that I already played Super Meat Boy that I want to try. That I want to give potentially some stream coverage. So I might do that in the future. We'll see. And I think this came out okay. What was the original question? That happens a lot.
That's starting to turn into your catchphrase.
Because I'll start getting into something and then I kind of get into it a little too much and then I'm left there wondering like, wait, did I even answer the original question?
You asked about the Nintendies, indie games, and then I asked you about if you wanted to stream in the future, and then you kind of went on a spiel about it.
But I think I answered the question where I'm more open to it as
You
of.
should stream yourself playing Smash Brothers.
Nope. I don't need that kind of
Why
pressure.
not?
No, I don't want that pressure. I actually played Smash Brothers online 2 days ago, and every single match I played, I won. That usually never happens. It's usually half and half. But no,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
whooped on him. What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Smart one. What's going on over there?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Hmm.
Are you excited for Pokemon Sword and Shield? Oh,
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it looks really great. I'm glad that they're kind of bringing it a little bit back to what it used to be, with like gyms and a location that's a little more standard. I think the starters are fine. I don't think they're incredibly interesting, but they work.
which starter is your favorite so far?
I can tell you which one I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in the grass chimp. I'm like,
Oh
it's
no.
just like another chimp, really. And I was hoping for something a little more creative. I don't think that makes the cut,
No,
fortunately.
definitely not.
And out of the other two, I don't really. I guess the bunny, because the bunny's just a lot. It's just different. Even
The
the
bunny, the bunny.
what is his
Yeah,
name?
I like the bunny.
Sable, right?
Yeah, I don't remember. I actually don't remember.
Sable, like interesting, but I feel like the design is not that creative. It kind of is because it's like a teardrop and it's like sobbing. I get it, but I feel like there's just so many interesting creatures you could base your starters off of, and this wasn't it.
Yeah, I like Scorbunny the best too. I love how we both predicted that there was going to be a bunny starter. 'Cause that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like the hardest prediction to make, but it was. I'm happy with the fact that we were able to at least pinpoint that. What?
Um, Magician said, "Are you going to regularly have guests? Because if so, I'll help if you would let me."
This is more of like a test trial run. I really don't know. You
I
guys
mean,
can
I'll
tell
probably
me.
come back in the future.
Sure,
I would love to come back
sure.
and
Inviting
chat with.
yourself. That's cool. Uh,
Yeah,
um,
why not? Because you weren't going to.
um, I would, first off, and second, you guys need to let me know if this was something that you think worked, if it's something that I should try again, and yeah, if I do it again, I think a variety of different people coming on would be a good idea.
Okay. Oh
What?
my
And
goodness. Oh my
then
goodness.
nothing.
Um, I hate the fire starter. I mean, it's called Scorbunny, and it's just a white bunny with some orange paint. I mean, we gotta wait and see what its evolutions look like, because it'll probably more resemble like fire. I mean, hey, Generation 7, Litten didn't exactly resemble fire until its final form. Like, it was just what a cat that's like red and black. It's like that doesn't mean fire. So I think we need to see its
Counterpoint,
evolutions
though.
first. What?
Counterpoint. I liked their the like Gen 7. Like I liked all the designs. Maybe not Poplio, but I
It's
liked all
Poplio.
the
It's pronounced Poplio.
Poplio.
Yeah.
What do you think I said?
Continue with your point. Were you saying?
Like I think those designs were good. Like Litten, I thought that was a good design. Uh, Gen 6, I remember liking all those designs too. But this one I'm just kind of like, oh, they're fine. They make the cut. So that's why I'm with Score Bunny. Like I can kind of see like it's okay. It's like it's not the most creative thing in the world. So anyway,
Wow.
mhm. Whew. Staryu, how long do you think you will be able to manage being on a stream? What is your breaking point where you're like, okay, that's it. Like, I'm tired. I'm done.
Are you talking about right now or in general?
Both.
Um, especially start you trolling Zam. I love messing with SC. It's my
Can
favorite
confirm.
thing. It's just, oh my goodness. But it's not just SC, it's literally anyone. Because unfortunately with SC, it's like my stuff doesn't really work with him anymore. He knows me so well. It's like he can sense it coming. I don't even need to say it, and he knows it's gonna come. So it's like, oh, darn it. It's like my tricks do not work. Like very rarely it works. Like if it works, it's like, wow, that's cool. But it rarely works anymore. Um, but I would say, yeah, in general, I just like being silly and shady. I never mean anything really by it. Um, and how long would I last in a stream? So I've done some Twitch streams before. I've done a couple of them. Usually I say 2 hours. I'd say 2 hours, just because that's when you get the good, like a good audience by then, and then sort of kind of goes away like towards the last hour or last half hour.
Hmm.
So I would say that's usually how long I could or like to be on stream, personally. But I
So
have
like,
endless time right now.
so how are you feeling right? Oh, how are you feeling though? You have endless time now, but how are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Mm-hmm. Are you like tired? Because I'm asking because when I do my streams, it's very much okay. I think I'm done. I'm gonna stop in 5 minutes. Okay, just when I feel like that's it, that's it. I just pick a time based on how I'm feeling. So I'm just trying to be mindful of where you're at.
It's going well so far. I don't think we need to stop just yet. We can get a little bit longer. Go a little bit longer. Yeah.
Because I am getting a little tired, so I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, whenever you want to stop, just you're the leader here.
not yet.
Um okay, so let's some more questions then. Because this is your
Sure.
100th stream. Let's see. Okay, here's a good question. How did you feel the first day you streamed?
uh, extremely nervous. I remember sitting.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
It's a
Why were you
nerve-wracking
extremely nervous?
experience to just to be on camera without like actually seeing other people and knowing that people are focused in on you. Like that's it's nerve-wracking. I remember I sat at like the start stream button for like 30 minutes. I just I just sat there and I couldn't do anything. That's why I was late. But now it's much better. Like once everything's set up and ready, like I'm like, okay, time to go. Like, don't want to waste any more time. Yep.
I will say this about streams for when I've done in the past. You've done way more than me. I've only done like I can count on one hand how many times I've streamed on Twitch. Um, One time I streamed Splatoon, went really well.
Oh,
I
I
was not
remember.
nervous at all. Yeah, you were there. Yeah, you were there for part of it. Um, Damn you, you Grookey loving son of a squid. Okay, all right, bloody work. Um, Back to my point. Um, uh Splatoon, that went well. But I will say what's hard one hard thing about streaming is I remember one time I was streaming Smash Brothers, right? No one came to the stream. I got one person who came, they played with me for a bit, that was fun, and then they left. And I remember that was one of like the most hardest things about being on a Twitch streamer, at least, or this can kind of streaming in general anyway. But it's so hard to like stream and then see that no one is interested in watching.
Mm.
That's like so hard. And the thing is that you gotta have like people like here, like people who just like you for you, or like the game that you're playing, or like the game that you're creating right now.
Yeah.
You gotta have that. So when you don't have that, it's so hard because it's like it's such a competitive environment because so many people are streaming right now, especially on Twitch. Oh my goodness, there are millions and millions of people who are streaming the same thing. So it's like it's hard for you to get noticed, and that's one hard thing I will say about streaming is that if no one's watching, it's really tough. Like that's why I've always just like making videos, because then I make the video and then you watch it on your own time, rather than me streaming and then noticing in real time that, oh dang, this person's leaving, and this person's leaving. That's one thing that's tough about it, I will say.
Okay, yeah. I've been
Were you
fortunate because
listening?
yes, I was listening.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that I am fortunate because I do have a regular audience. Like when I see people, like show up for the stream, like I recognize the names, and I'm very appreciative of that.
Yeah. All right, here's a question from Mr. Spam Fiction. Here's a question for him. How often do you have cool ideas that you know aren't possible for the Banjo-Kazooie Returns project? How wild is your creative direction for the project versus what you can actually do?
Well, my creative direction is very tame because I'm aware of what I can do, and that's not that much. So, so it doesn't get too crazy. And I have ideas all the time about like, oh, it'd be cool if I could do that. But then it's like, well, I can't, so I won't. And it ends right then and there. It's just the sad truth. Yeah, but I do have ideas. Even like a few streams ago, I was doing the train. I was trying to make a train that moves around World 2, and it was a failure. It did not go right at all.
Failure. Oh.
Well, yeah, it did not go well. So.
Try streaming a less popular game, get an audience from streaming that game, get loyal viewers, stream something else. That's true, Bob. Something that is a good idea, but it's like the tough thing is that even then, it's like with that less popular game, you got to get noticed still. Like it can't be like a non-existent game. Like it has to be like a game that even some people know and some people are looking for, and even then, it's like that's a tough thing. It's really tough. Man, another option you can do is this happened to me actually. This is a funny story. I was playing this free-to-play game called Paladins. I think anybody knows where I'm gonna go with this. I was playing Paladins. It's a free-to-play game. It's like similar to Overwatch, and I was playing with this person. This person on my team. He did not like me. He was really mad at me. So he was cussing me out in the chat after the match. And after the match was done, he followed me on Twitch. So one joke I always make with SC is that, oh, maybe one good way to get followers is to piss people off like on these games, because then they're gonna go to your Twitch and follow you, because that literally happened, and he's still following me on Twitch. So it's like if I stream, it's gonna pop up for him. I guess you gotta annoy people and it works. Be like, I'm gonna follow you.
I love that. I love that story.
It's a good story.
But have you actually considered streaming Paladins?
I can't. I have to have a better computer.
Right, but let's say you did. You had a better computer.
Oh, honey, of course.
Okay.
Instant. That would be instant. It would be literally instant. I would do so much more with YouTube, with Twitch, with so much. It's just my computer is so limiting. Like just making videos sometimes, it's like I can make a video, it's going well, and then like 10 minutes later, the capturing thing, I usually use OBS, and it starts lagging. And then my computer itself starts lagging, and then it's like, oh my god, I gotta redo it, and then you just lose the drive, because when you're filming a video, it's so much better in that moment, because you can't recreate moments. Like you can't like just recreate it, like it's just natural like reaction to the game or whatever you're doing. So then when you have to recreate it, it's like so less authentic, and it's like, ugh, you know what I mean? But that's why I recommend for a lot of people, if you have a good computer and you can do it, you should film videos or stream or something, because it's good to just brand yourself and put yourself out there. I mean, look at SC, 100 streams of Banjo-Kazooie Returns.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
Will you ever release a demo for this game?
Boy, someone just asked me that on Twitter, and I had to tell him, yeah, I already did that.
You
I mean,
did?
like,
Ru-
see,
really?
it's actually, I'm not offended if somebody asks if I released a demo or not. It's not your responsibility to know every little thing that I've done for this project. But yeah, I have, and I did it for the sole purpose of people to not ask me for a demo. Like, it exists, it's there. Yeah.
What is it a demo of?
World 1.
Okay.
Demo every world. No way. I'm not going to do that. I am going to just focus on completing this game. I have no interest in doing that. So
Maybe you should set up a Patreon to get free demos of the world.
No, because I don't want to make the demos.
Oh.
It's really that simple.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. My bad! Forget about that. Oops, removing. Forget those words were removed.
Ugh. But yeah, also because people have mentioned like Patreon, a donation thing. I don't feel that I work enough on this project to warrant that, and I'm not in a place where I'm ready to start working on this more with a Patreon. So I don't want to try to include that when it's not going to be it. It essentially, it would not be fair to the people who are on this Patreon, because I would really not do much for you.
Mm-hmm.
And like a donation thing, like, I mean, yeah, that'd be nice and all, but ultimately, like, I do this just for fun, and I don't think I don't really need that. I don't know. I just feel like a different sense of responsibility with this project. I don't really want that.
Yeah, but even then, some people just do like $1 like donation, like, hey, thank you for the patronage, and I don't think that would be necessarily scamming anyone. That would just be like, oh, hey, like, you support me, thank you, give me like $1. Like, that's just
true.
I don't think that's necessarily bad. And then even with YouTube, they have magician Zam. I'm moving to Arizona probably in June. Not for you. Don't worry, not for you. That's funny. As he was sweating real quick, he's like, "Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, whew, okay." That's funny.
Watch every corner go around.
Yeah, trust me, SC's careful because there's already one loose individual, and he's always careful that this loose individual moved to that state.
Speaking of guests, we should have Dark Boo on here at some point.
You should.
Okay, now what were you saying about loose individuals?
Oh yeah, I was saying you gotta be careful of that loose individual who might try to come to the state you're in.
Got it. Okay, I'm done with those two unrelated topics. Okay, what were we talking about earlier?
Oh, I forgot. Oh, darn it.
Okay, you should too many inside jokes. Starting to feel bad.
You know, you should have more lost level people on here. You should have Toadette on here.
That would be interesting.
I think you guys would like. I think you guys would like Toadette. So for you guys who don't know, me and SC, we used to do a podcast called the Lost Levels Podcast. That was, oh my god, how many years ago was that? That was 2012 to 2017. We did 250 episodes of that podcast.
Yes, we did.
So many episodes. And that's where it was me, Super Zambazy, our friend Toadette, our friend Dark Boo, that's who we made some comments about, and our friend Soul. So it was us 5, and we did a podcast for a while, and eventually we stopped because life got busier and other things that I will spill it to you about eventually. I mean, so other things happened. So yeah, I'm just saying that I think our friend Toda, I think you guys would like her. She's really crazy. She's lots of fun. She gets along with people. So I think it's something you should consider. You should ask her. Like, even if it's just for an hour.
Sometimes, so stream would be peaceful, probably.
I mean, she has a video of her beating Super Zambazy.
Stop it.
Pokemon.
Look, I don't know what happens when I battle in Pokemon with other people who actually know what they're doing. They're not computers. Like, that's rough. It does not end well for me at all. Yeah, that's it. It's actually scary when you look up my username on YouTube, because people including Toadette, and you have uploaded things
Me?
about me. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a video of you up there. You think so?
Everybody just type in Super Samus and you'll find it.
Huh, let me see. I don't think that's true.
Oh, that's your, like, I know what I'm doing voice. Get out of here.
Literally, that's not. I never have posted a video about you.
He's gonna start laughing in about 10 seconds.
But I'm not. I've never done that. I did a happy birthday, Super Zambazzy. That's the only video I've done.
Okay.
Huh. I feel incriminated right now. That's ridiculous.
Did you look it up?
I did. I didn't see anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What is this drama?
I kind of forgot I was on stream for a second.
It's a lot worse. It's joking. It's not serious. How did you come up with the name Super Zambazzy? Ooh. How did you come up with the name Super Zambazzy?
That's such a dumb story, but it's very simple. I was in 7th grade, and I came home from school, and I was signing up for GameFAQs, and I needed a username because I didn't have one. And I picked the word super, and I needed something to go after it. And in that day in geography class, we were talking about the Zambezi River. So I just picked that.
Oh my god.
That's literally it. The end. There's nothing else. This level is coming out pretty nice, actually. I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Could you guys imagine cute little SC coming home from school with his little book bag being like, oh, I need to think of a name. Huh. Super Zambazzy. Just making that.
I can imagine it.
Yeah, because you lived it, yeah.
Okay. So I have a feeling the stream is going to come to an end soon. What I'm going to do is do a few more vertex shading things here and there, and then I want to fix this too. And then I will test out the level really quick, see how it works, how it scales, and then that'll be it. I'm not going to add gravestones because I'm going to add these tower things that will go along with the witch switch jiggy. They'll be right there, here and there.
Yeah, I don't like gravestones. They remind me of ghosts.
That is an excellent point. Ugh.
And I don't like ghosts.
Right there with you.
God. Alright guys, so it looks like the stream might be coming to a close soon, so if you have any more questions, get them out there. Don't be shy. Oh dear, copy paste doesn't go into chat? Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe split it up, Mr. Spamification, because it's 200 letter limit, so split it up into multiple posts if you need to. Ooh, okay. Assuming you played ukulele, what were your personal thoughts on it as a Banjo-Kazooie fan? Did you think it failed or succeeded in being a spiritual successor, and why? Oh, Mr. Spamification, that's a really great question. Thank you for that question. SC, take it off to you.
So I get this question a lot. Like almost not every stream, but I feel like it happens every stream. And the Problem is that I never really finished Ukulele. I think I got to World 2 or 3, and I didn't stop because I didn't like it. I just stopped because I just never felt the need to go back, I guess. Like, I played, and I saw what it was, and was like, okay. Nothing was really drawing me back to the point where I wanted to continue. I definitely think it had some problems. I'm not a fan of mindless backtracking, and I'm not a fan of... So let me give you an example. Banjo-Kazooie, you finish World 1, World 2, World 3. You can do everything in those worlds before moving on to the next one. Then you get to World 5, Freeze Easy Peak, and there's one Jiggy that you cannot get until you get the running shoes in World 6. So you have to not get one Jiggy, go to World 6, get the running shoes, and then go back. It's actually not the worst thing in the world. What I don't like is that this is the only time it happens in the game, and it kind of just throws it off. Everything else in the game you can do in order except this one thing. I don't like that. With Ukulele, I didn't like that you were in World 1, and they had you try a mini game, and I'm having the hardest time trying to complete this minigame to the point that I spend all this time and I give up and I leave. And it isn't until later that I realized, oh, well, I actually needed a move from a different world to be able to complete this. But when I was at that minigame, there was no indication that I needed this extra move, so I just spent all this time trying to complete this, not knowing that there was a move that was required for this to work. That I don't like. If you play something like Metroid, when you get to an area that you can't get through, usually there will be an indication that says, hey, like, you don't have this power up, or hey, this is not passable right now. Like, it's just made clear. In Ukulele, it wasn't. I dislike that quite a bit. I say that every time somebody asks me that question. It's always my response. But I think it's a good response, because I think that's a good critique of the game. A big problem.
Was Ukulele even well received? Because I haven't... It came out, and then I didn't hear anything else about it.
It was received...
Like,
I would
mixed?
say it's okay.
Oh.
It's like if you get a C... Okay, that actually sounds kind of bad, but it was getting, like... If you were to do it on a, like, out of 10 scale, it was getting a lot of, like, 7s. Just kind of like the average, right? Which doesn't make it a bad game, but it doesn't mean, like, people are loving it, right? So that's more where it was falling. It's just too bad. And I'm not saying, like, don't play the game. I very well could have missed out on a lot by not completing it fully. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I might go back to it. I got on PC. I think if it was on Switch, I would be way more inclined to play. I don't know. I really love my Switch. I love using it for just like that pick up and put down play. So, okay, it's starting to get dark in here.
I can tell. I was gonna say, I'm like, your whole entire face looks darker right now.
Okay, let me do a little bit more vertex shading and then we'll test it out. Actually. Okay. See, look how much vertex shading does. That helps out a lot.
I mean, of course. Vertex shading, I'm an expert.
Thank you for your insight.
Yeah.
Let me see if there are any more bad textures. Oh, those are no textures at all. Okay. I believe we are ready to test it out. So obviously I don't have the coffin ready, but that's where it'll go when it's ready. Okay. Save, export.
Mm-mm-mm.
I love how I said that. I'm so done with World 2. I'm ready to move on. And this is basically what World 2 was. Everything that you see here. But it's technically not World 2 anymore, so not a lie. Oh, true. That's wrong. Okay, any last questions? Anything that can be said before we wrap it all up? And if not, do we have any more energy for some trivia?
All right, Spamification, I have one more question.
Cool.
Is there a resource people like me can access, besides chat questioning, to learn what the current roadmap is for Banjo-Kazooie Returns? And
Uh,
what worlds you've announced? What's close to being done? It looks like there's more coming.
um,
First
don't
off,
know if I should
Spamification,
wait.
are you... I'm sorry, Spamification, are you part of the Discord chat? Once you're done asking your question, are you part of the Discord server that we have? Oh, okay, got it. My bad. Just etc. Okay.
Wait, so is that a no? What do you mean,
No,
etc.?
no. He said what worlds you've announced, what's close to being done, etc.
Well, to
Oh,
answer like the roadmap question, I would. I'm very sporadic with how I reveal things and when and how. So you just kind of have to be in the right place at the right time to pick up on things. It's ridiculous, but it's the truth. Um, okay, I messed that up. For some stuff that's done, World 1 and 2 are basically done. For World 3, I've created a World 3 in the past, but I'm not satisfied with it, and I plan to redo it. So that's what I'll be working on after I'm done with the hub area. That's what I'll be working on next. With, I guess, okay, what's the issue here? What's the issue? I don't like this. With, okay, there we go. With other worlds, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this in the past. World 4, a lot of it is done, and I actually am pretty happy with it. There will be changes that I'll be doing here on the stream, but generally I'm pretty happy with World 4, so that won't take long. And then World 5, I'm completely redoing. World 6, no, sorry. World 5, actually, I've started, but I left behind. So I just have to pick up work on that again. World 6, I'm completely restarting. World 7, I am also completely restarting. World 8 has some done, but will probably receive a major revamp. And World 9 has not been touched at all.
Spamification asked, where could I find a progress report that tells me what worlds are themed after what and what worlds are planned? Or do I just have to ask rummage through Discord?
Rummage through Discord. I believe I talked about it recently, but maybe I could pin that comment. Maybe I can find the comment and pin it. But I believe I talked about it somewhere pretty recently. But that's the truth. Okay, should I just replace this one?
Yeah.
Since this is what it will be replacing anyway.
Mm-hmm. You should.
Okay. Remember that. At least it'll be in the stream if I forget. Yeah, okay. Let me import. Three, two, one.
You don't mix ZAM and change logs reports together. They repel each other. Oh, damn.
What happened? What? They repel each other. That's funny, but Not entirely true because I have made a few for like the demo. I think I was pretty good about that. I documented all the changes I made uh, from version to version, so that's pretty good.
Will Donkey Kong make a cameo? Ken Maxi asked.
Absolutely,
Oh
I'll find a
yes.
place for him
Ooh.
if he behaves.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
A little punk sometimes.
Ooh.
Mario Party.
JJ had a question. JJ asked, will this game have something to do with the first two Banjo games, or will it have a completely separate story? I'm new here, so sorry if that is an obvious question.
Not an obvious question.
Welcome, JJ.
And welcome, yeah, thank you for that. Um, kind of. I believe it'll make references to the other games, but I'm just throwing these here just for fun, just so it has some kind of look. It'll have references to the other games, but I don't think anything too serious or too big. I mean, the first and the second reference each other in the fact that they are from the same franchise and they continue the story, I guess. So it'll be similar to that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to make this double-sided. Oh, that's too bad. I'm trying to throw in some like enemies and stuff so it has some kind of look.
Sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record, but I do really highly recommend joining Super Zambazy's Discord. The link is actually in the description, so if you just go down a little bit, you'll see it says BKR Discord, and you can join the Discord.
And you can also check out Spider Star U's channel and Twitter if you're
Okay.
interested.
Okay. Okay, go on, but yeah. Bloody said, Zammy Zam, will you hide a picture of your glorious face somewhere in the game?
Never even considered it, but that is not a bad idea. I actually like that idea. That's a good idea. I should do that actually.
It could be like a poster, and it could be like, oopsie, something like that. It would be funny.
Okay,
You should
let's
do
test
that.
this out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped one question. Bob something said, does Nuts and Bolts still canon in this universe?
I mean, sure, I don't plan on referencing it. I mean, this might even happen
So
before
long.
then. I might make it before then. Uh, that really doesn't matter. It doesn't play too much of a role. Kind of like Banjo-Tooie doesn't play much of a role in this either. So it's not because of what the game was, but more because this is kind of its own thing, and they don't really interact, I guess. Maybe I should consider more nuts and bolts references. You know, whatever you might think of the game.
We don't talk about Nuts and Bolts. That didn't
Oh,
ever happen.
oops.
Mr. CB.
Okay. Okay, I'm glad I'm wrapping it up because I am getting tired. My eyes are saying no.
Super Zamzy needs to step away from the computer.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Huh.
Yeah. Hate that. Nuts and Bolts was a good game, but it's just not Banjo. That's how I feel about Paper Mario Sticker Star. It's a good game, but it's just not Paper Mario.
Cool. We made this today. Yeah, so this basically looks like when you enter World 2, this is what you'll see. But that's okay. I need to work on the transitioning here. I think you can't see the other part of the transition.
Looks fire. Yeah, it looks great, the house. Could add more stuff to it though.
Well, no, it's true. There's like nothing happening here. Not even the ghosts are here.
Oh my
Well,
god.
what's
I'm
going to
so
happen is
glad
there's
I'm
going to be a tower here and a tower here. But it's supposed to be basic. This is just the level entrance. I'm not going to be adding a lot here. Okay. That means I'm wrapping it up. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you for being here for the 100th stream and however many you've attended in the past. I'm very, very appreciative of that. Thank you, Spider Staryu, for being my guest today, for helping talk to me and
You're welcome.
getting the chat going and all that trivia. I really love trivia. And yeah, looking forward to more guests, to more of your appearances, and to more streams.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, that was my cue. Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
whatever you like now.
All right, guys. Okay, so just a little quick comment I wanted to say. I've been friends with Super Zambezi a long time, and to see how he's stuck with this, I already said I'd be like, okay, looking away. But to see how he's really stuck with this for 100 streams, like it's been like what, like 3 years, like 2016. 3 years and 100 streams. That's so cool, and I'm so glad to see that you guys are all participating in the chat and you guys love Super Zambezi as much as I love him, and I think that's really awesome. So thank you everyone for showing up for the 100th stream. I just wanted to say that quick comment.
That's a very nice comment. Thank you for I asked you last week if you wanted to be here, and you like instantly said yes. So thank you for being so willing to do this and being a good friend and all that. Okay, we're not going to get into this now.
Okay.
But yeah, and thank you, chat, for being here. Thank you for watching. I will hopefully be here next week. Yeah, until then, goodbye.